InStrengths Profiling tool and the InStrengths Insight cards birthed through the research journey. It was also through lifelong research that Arul and the company People First does, and also personal doctoral research that I was part of. And throughout this process, what was most fulfilling in this was what we emerged finally at the end of it, called a 90-minute self-discovery sessions. This was essentially an individual. It could be a leader, it could be it was sometimes a student, it was a manager, it was a teacher, it was a parent. And so any of those things, when they took the tool, we sat with them and walked them through what we called a 90-minute self-discovery session. It was coaching, but it was also a way of homecoming for them. And so throughout the discovery process, we introduced their profiling tool. So they took the InStrengths Profiling tool. We have a deep dive report that distills the details and the practices, and we offered them an integrated sort of view into their different parts of their being. What is their current configuration? How are they relating to each part of being? How does that serve in their day-to-day life, be it in their personal life, be it in relationships, or be it in their work? And so in that process, what happened were a few things. One was, some of them said they never looked at themselves this way. They said, I have understood parts, but I haven't looked at them in a whole. The other way that they had was self-validation. Had so many times in the journey and these conversations, and we had so many of them, we've actually had a way where they felt, oh, this is why I put priority, or I have this need greater than something else. This is why, now I understand, in this pattern, obviously, my need for working with people in the right atmosphere is needed before my drive kicks in. That's a pattern that we're talking about. So it became a self-validation. Or third aspect, people said, oh lovely, this is all good of mine, I can access this, and immediately they went on to saying, but I need this sensory enjoyment more in life, or I need to tone this down a little bit, or I need to up this a little bit. And it became more about what we call, true spirit of holism in these parts of being in its right configuration at that moment. So there was awareness, there was an aspiration, or there was a choice, or simply a way of understanding and feeling that yes, this is a sense of hope coming. So this is how powerfully these self-discovery sessions. I've had some people who have come in and just spent those 90 minutes and they kind of knew what they wanted. We gave them the tool, we gave them the cards, app, and then it was the physical cards, and now it's the app, as well as Arul's book, and they had a kind of rich way of getting back to it. And so it was a very fulfilling experience to offer for people. So then after that, we actually started offering it as a service. And so if this is something that intrigues you, you'd like to get to understand your different parts, use that in the choices and the decisions and the way that you live your life, then definitely this tool will be one such tool for yourself. It taps into the richness of 8 parts of your being, and it also gives you a vocabulary or a way. We call this a component model, a built-up model. So a way that you can look at yourself and develop holistically. So this is the self-discovery process. And if you're a coach, what we offer is to do these in your coaching journey, come in between in the beginning or the middle or towards the end, and offer this 90-minute as part of your existing coaching journey, which then deepens their inquiry for themselves, and you continue back holding the discoveries from that session. So have fun exploring yourself. It's a very joyful self-exploration, and we wish you well, and we wish you closer to your aspiration. Thank you.